But we begin with breaking news on the UAW strike. General Motors makes a big decision just moments ago regarding workers' health care, which is certainly something that has been a hot point for the UAW workers. The automaker has announced that it will reinstate health care for those striking workers. The announcement comes on the 11th day, though, of this strike. Business editor Rod Maloney joins us now live. And Rod, you are hearing from both sides on this decision. Bring us up to speed.
Right. Well, yeah, Rhonda, I'll warn you that we're using different technology right now to bring you this live shot. We're in Romulus. This is UAW 163, and they're a little happier this new time than they were even this morning because General Motors has opted to return all of the strikers to the original General Motors healthcare that General Motors had dropped so that the UAW could pick up the network costs about 10 days ago. So General Motors put a statement today, and this is what General Motors said. GM is very concerned about the significant confusion caused around our employees' health care coverage. Given this confusion, GM has chosen to work with our providers to keep all benefits fully in place for striking hourly employees so they have no disruption in their medical care, including vision, prescription, and dental coverage. It had been taken away last week. They were transitioning over to COBRA with the union strike fund picking up the cost on that. Of course, the union is happy to see the coverage back, but Terry Dittus, who is the UAW's vice president of the GM department, basically said that General Motors had been playing with the lives of General Motors employees and that he felt that it was a very bad decision when it was made. He is glad to see it back, and that the union has been saying this morning that they feel that General Motors did not do this because they wanted to do right by the employees, but that they did this because essentially they were looking bad as a result of this. So we did talk to one of my analysts, Kristen Dietrich, over the Center for Automotive Research, asked her reaction to this, and she felt that this was a good thing. It showed that they're making progress at the negotiating table and that we could see a settlement in days rather than, say, weeks. So a common theme in all of this is the happiness that the UAW employees are back on their original health care plan. We'll get reaction. We'll have more coming up on Local 4 News at 5. Reporting live in Romulus, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
All right, Rod, thank you very much. We'll check in with you, of course, in later newscasts. But we do want to get to our forecast right now because we see the blue skies and sunshine out there. And let's get to Brandon. We started off with a little wet weather this morning, but that seems long gone.
And the winds have picked up now, as you heard in Rod's live shot. But if we look here closely, see the flag blowing out to left field. Bittersweet for the final home game of the year at Comerica Park. But we get the #1 draft pick. Our glass is half full. Temperatures out there, 62 still up in Sandusky. It's 66 in Howell, 67 Mount Clemens. We have 68 at Metro and 69 for you in Monroe. The winds out of the west, 10 to 20 or stronger, and that's the sustained winds, gusting at times 20 to 30 plus. So we need to watch out for that if it's garbage day. Some of your fall decorations, anything like that, jostle around a little bit. But upper 60s to around room temperature and a little gusty, Rhonda. Friday rain chances? We'll take a look coming up.
We are following the breaking news that you may have been watching all morning long here on Local 4 out of Washington. The Director of National Intelligence testifying on the whistleblower complaint that has sparked an inquiry for impeachment against the president. The testimony began just minutes after the whistleblower report was released earlier this morning. The complaint was made by an unidentified intelligence agent against President Trump. It makes two major claims: that President Trump used his office for personal gain and that the White House officials took extraordinary steps to hide details about a phone call made between the president and the leader of the Ukraine. Chris Pallone is in Washington with the very latest on this morning's testimony.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony...
Acting Director of National Intelligence Joseph McGuire testifies before the House and Senate Intelligence Committees today. He arrives just hours after committee members finally read the whistleblower report, which ultimately spurred House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to launch an impeachment inquiry against President Trump.
I have upheld my responsibility to follow the law every step of the way.
Moments before the hearing, the House Intelligence Committee released an unclassified version of the report.
We were presented with the most graphic evidence yet that the President of the United States has betrayed his oath of office.
The unidentified intelligence officer wrote that more than half a dozen U.S. government officials provided information that the President of the United States is using the power of his office to solicit interference from a foreign country in the 2020 U.S. election. The letter names the president's attorney, Rudolph Giuliani, as a central figure in the effort, and Attorney General Bill Barr appeared to be involved as well. The whistleblower complaint reportedly stems from the president's dealings with the leader of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, and a July phone call in which White House notes show Trump asked Zelensky to investigate his political rival, former Vice President Joe Biden, and Biden's son. The request came right after Zelensky said Ukraine intended to buy more American anti-tank missiles. The president and his allies scoff.
They don't want answers. They want a public spectacle. And so we've been treated to an unending parade of press releases, press conferences, and fake news stories.
No push, no pressure, no nothing. It's all a hoax.
But Republicans are not totally unified in support of the president. In his testimony before the House Intelligence Committee, Acting Director McGuire insisted that he was not directed by the White House to withhold the whistleblower complaint from Congress. In Washington, Chris Pallone, NBC News.
All right, Chris, thank you for the update. And the testimony is ongoing. It was expected to end around noon, but it does continue. So we will have all of the very latest for you in later newscasts, starting with First at 4. Police say that the driver of this car was actually impersonating a police officer, and now they're looking for anyone who may have encountered him on the road. Auburn Hills police say that they stopped the 37-year-old man from Flat Rock along I-75 near Lapeer Road on Tuesday. They say that the man had a suspended license and traffic warrants for his arrest. And when they searched the car, they found a BB gun, bulletproof-style vest with police patches on it and pepper spray. He also had a functioning siren with the police lights you saw there. If you know anything about him or if you've had any encounter with him, you should contact Auburn Hills Police. A lawsuit has been filed against Governor Gretchen Whitmer's ban on flavored electronic cigarettes, what may be the first of many. The owner of 906 Vapor in Houghton is suing, saying that the emergency rules are illegal and will force him to close his store. Governor Whitmer says that the e-cigarette industry is using candy flavors and deceptive marketing to target children. Michigan stores must start complying with this ban on Wednesday. For the third straight year, the poverty level in Detroit has dropped. Since 2015, 45,000 Detroit have moved out of poverty. 35,000 Detroiters. As of 2018, the poverty level is at a 33.4%. It is still high, but it's down 6% from 2015. And while poverty levels are down, the median household income is up more than 20% in the same amount of time. In 2018, the median household income was just over $31,000 in Detroit. Flu season is upon us again, and new this noon, health officials have a new recommendation on when you should get the shot, the best time to avoid getting sick. Plus, a woman's warning for anyone who gets their nails done at a salon. What she says happened after a manicure that required multiple surgeries. Plus,